So image is everything. You know, let's see if it's going to click. Oh, good. You never have a second chance to. We hear that over and over and over, right? But you know what? It's so very true. You're judged immediately by what you're wearing and by your presence. And I don't think that it's a malicious thing. See, I think it goes way back to the caveman era. I think it goes back to flight or fight. I think it goes back to you want to see if you're safe and you feel good being in that person's environment. And that's going to, you're immediately saying, you know, is this person approachable? Can I trust them? Are they going to jump at me? Are they, you know, or is this someone I want to associate with? So it goes down to that. It's not that we're being catty necessarily or doing the self-judgment. It just is what happens. It's about 3 seconds. 3 seconds or less. They say 2.3 actually, when you're weighing someone up and kind of making a decision about them right away. So it is truly true that you never do have a second chance to make that impression. You just don't. So what do? You want to dress the part. You want to actually embrace yourself in your full glory. I want to start with this because this is one of my dear clients. I have a lot of scientists that are clients. And as women scientists, it's a really, really hard role for them because the men don't dress very well. Some of them are in flip-flops, khaki, shorts. I mean, it's crazy here in biotech land. And the women that want to get ahead they can't really do suits, and they have to really kind of step it up, but they can't be femme, but they can't be guy-like, and they definitely can't wear the khakis and the flips because it just doesn't happen for them. So what to do? This particular woman, this is what she wore every day to work. This was a very given on the left, of course. And you know, she'd wear her dinner. She was just trying not to be too assuming. She had a staff of 7. She came to me and said, you know, I really want to step it up. I really want to get a bigger team. And I really want to move ahead, but I'm really kind of worried about how to do it. So what we did was we got her a bunch of suits. Now, she would never show up to work in this outfit. Okay, I don't want you to get me wrong. But I would get her suits like this, and then we would break them apart. And so we would put the jeans with the jacket and the shirt. Or the jacket, see a much better jacket with the jeans. Obviously, I just did tennis shoes all the way around from the get-go. But a year later, she contacted me. She had a staff of 70 and wanted me to do her hair and glasses. And so we went on further onto that. So just a little bit of edge can catapult you forward in your career. But again, it's not like you just throw on a suit. And it's not like you just wear stilettos. You know, there has to be very premeditated in your industry as well, in every industry. You have to really watch how you're going to dress your body. Today I'm going to talk to you about what colors you should wear, what lines you can draw around your body, talk to you about body shapes, size, and how to best show out your assets. And that's what today is really going to all be about. So in order to supercharge your image, you need to review. You need to take a review. You need to go into your closet and do a big review session. You know, what's really in there. When I went in a few years ago, I got really depressed because I realized it was all black. I'm like, what am I, going to a funeral? Seriously, everything was black in there. Yeah, it's like what you do when you're 20s, right? Then you need to reorganize. You have to figure out what your body shape is because by the time you get to this process, your body has changed. Typically, your body's changed and settled and changed a little bit. Your shapes maybe changed a little bit. And then you need to think about your color palette. And again, as we age, our palette changes. As we change our hair color all the time, I know I do. My palette will change on what works and what doesn't work. Okay, so we have to look at that. And then, you know, you have to add in these essential elements to your wardrobe. I've created what I consider the 18 essential elements for women because as an organizer, I don't want my clients' closets to be cluttered with a bunch of stuff. I want them to have the perfect quintessential pieces in their wardrobe and not have a closet that throws up when they open the door. I want it to be easy for them to get out the door and get dressed in the morning. Okay, that's what it's all about, really. Don't we all want to be effortlessly well-dressed? It's an aspiration. That's what we all want, right? If you have these 18 essential elements that are perfect for your body and your shape and your color and your size, you can go into anything. I tell people you can go to the beach in that little black dress, you can dress it up with some pearls and stilettos. I really don't care. If it's that quintessential piece, it's going to go far for you. Okay, so this is where the intimidation starts. When you decide that you're going to do a wardrobe assessment, you need some products here. You need some tools, so to speak. You need 4 boxes or bags. One's going to be for trash, one's going to be for alterations, one's going to be for donations, and one's going to be for dry cleaning or laundry. You're going to need a notepad to keep track of, oh yeah, I chucked those black slacks because they were just too ragged and tattered. I might need to get another pair. And you also need a trusted friend, okay, or a stylist, a professional. Now what you want to do is you want to choose your friend wisely, okay, because you don't, well, number one, relatives generally can't help you. Okay, there's too much history between mother, daughter, sisters, aunts, whatever. Okay, you want someone who is really going to give you straightforward advice about your body shape and not be married to hurting your feelings, okay? Only they can see your backside in its full glory. You cannot. This is why you need this friend. You want to choose a friend that you really admire their style, because you are going to get a little bit of that when they advise you, okay? So choose your friend wisely. Please have a friend, because otherwise, if you do this on your own, you're going to end up with everything out of your closet in defeat and not know what to do to put things back, okay? So you need to take everything out of your closet and you cover every horizontal surface in your bedroom and you start looking at piece by piece, okay? You want to inspect every item. If it's ragged, if it's worn, if it's frayed, if it has holes, if it has a stain that doesn't come off, get rid of it. You all are better than that. I don't care if it's your favorite cashmere sweater. If you can't get it fixed, it's got to go. Do not, that's another thing, the small little details. So please get rid of anything that's in ill repair that cannot be repaired. You want to discard it. Anything that's questionable, you want to try on. And this is where you got to eat some Wheaties, and this is where you have a girlfriend or a guy friend. There's a lot of guys who have great style. I use a male stylist that can help you keep the momentum as you go, because you're going to get tired, and you're going to say, do these fit? Do these fit? Over and over again, trying on all the clothes. You want to try on the ones that are questionable, and you want to get rid of the ones that do not work for you. And like I say, our bodies change. So something that might have worked for you might not now. Either you lost weight or gained weight, but it's just not working for you. You need to eliminate the stuff that doesn't work, and you want to bag up everything that needs TLC. Everything that can be taken to a seamstress or alterations, you want to not put back into your closet, okay? Once you're through doing all this weeding out, you're going to put it back into your closet in an organized manner. And because of the brevity of this session, it's a whole half-day session I give, I would tell you how to organize your closet, but basically as a little snippet to think in your mind, your closet's empty now, right? So think about, before you just put everything in, back the pants where they were, the shirts were there, think about, how do I decide to get dressed in the morning? What's my first piece? Okay? I'm always all about the length of my sleeves and how cold it is. That's why I live in Southern California. I'm always cold. So my very first thing in my closet are blouses with various sleeve lengths. And that's how I start getting dressed in the morning. It's all about the blouse. Then I'll move into pants or skirts, or then possibly dresses, and then jackets are the very ending. So think about when you walk into your closet or when you open that door, what's front and center. That needs to be the item that you choose to start getting dressed with. Some of my clients, it's all about the shoes. Some of my clients, it's all about the pants. It really depends on where you start to get dressed, on how you're going to reload your closet. Okay, that's just a quickie on that. So let's talk about body shapes. A lot of people don't know what their body shape is. A lot of people think they're heavier than they are. Let's just put it that way. And a lot of people don't see their true glory of their real shape. I've created, or actually I've not created, a girlfriend of mine who was a stylist created the diamond shapes for body shapes instead of the apple, the pear, the orange. Okay, she actually came up with the diamond thing. So my question as you're looking at these shapes is, what shape do you think you might be? Professional organizer without a jacket on. okay? Nor should you for first impressions with any of your clients. You should always be wearing some kind of a jacket. Okay, it's a good way to set the stage for your first impressions. You know, I could be walking into doing a garage